Hey, welcome to Free Range Yoga and welcome to the Simple Yoga Flow. Today we're going to do a flow that just gives you a good stretch and keeps it simple. So to get started, come to a seated position on your mat, bringing one foot in front of the other. And then take your hands to your knees, roll your shoulders back and grow through the crown of your head. Let's flip our palms to face up and close down our eyes. And start to deepen your breath. Taking long inhales through your nose and long exhales out your nose or mouth. And take 3 more rounds. And then one more inhale. And pause. Exhale, let it all go. Let's blink open our eyes. And then take your hands to your knees. We'll begin with a seated cat-cow. So inhale, roll your shoulders back and send your chest forward as your gaze comes up. Exhale, round your spine. Come back and tuck your chin. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, round back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, round back. Last time, inhale. And exhale. And then come back to center. Release your hands. Inhale, arms lift up. And then interlace your fingers and stretch your palms towards the sky. Inhale, get a little taller. And then exhale, release your right hand to the mat and stretch over to the right. Maybe your gaze comes up, twist your chest open, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, come back to center. Interlace your fingers and stretch your palms to the sky. Get a little taller. And then exhale, release your left hand to the earth. Stretch over to the left. Twist your chest open, look up, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, come back to center. Let's get a little spinal twist over to the right. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, twist a little bit more. Inhale, come back to center. Gentle spinal twist over to the left. Breathe in. And breathe out. Come back to center, and let's move to a tabletop position. And then tuck your toes and lift up into downward facing dog. First downward dog, so let's pedal our feet. Getting a nice stretch in the back of our hamstrings and our calves, rolling out our feet. And then come to stillness, push the mat away, inhale. Exhale, walk to the top of your mat. We'll meet in a wide leg forward fold. Bring your feet a little more than hip distance apart, interlace your fingers behind your head, and start to sway side to side. Let the weight of your arms find a little more length in your spine. And let your head hang heavy. Now release your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, heel, toe your feet together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, round it up. Arms come up, gaze comes up. Exhale, hands to heart center, release them down by your sides. Roll your shoulders back. Ground down through your feet. Grow through the crown of your head. Find mountain pose. Deep inhale, long exhale. Let's move into our flow. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, arms go wide, dive your heart forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back. Drop your back knee, release your back toes, and inhale, lift up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, shoulders melt away from ears. And then take your hands to the mat, step that left foot back, moving into plank. Push the floor away, breathe in. Exhale, come forward and down. Separate your feet and tighten your fingertips. Let's do some cobra rolls. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, come forward. Hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your back toes and press it back to downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Long exhale. And then float that right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Plant your foot in between your hands, coming down for a low lunge. Keep your left palm on the earth and reach your right arm high, opening up for a twist. Breathe in and breathe out. Now bring your right hand to the inside and walk yourself around for a Prasarita Padtanasana. Pigeon toe your feet, come onto your fingertips, and then fold on over. You can chaturanga your arms, or maybe walk them through. Breathing in, and breathe out. Come back to center, inhale, halfway lift, hands to hips. Let's bend our knees and rise all the way up. Arms sweep up. Hook your thumbs, and then turn your front toes forward and back toes in a little bit. Release it, warrior two. Breathe in, and breathe out. And then inhale, straighten that front leg, come all the way up. Exhale, release, warrior two. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Inhale, come up. This time, send your left palm down your leg and reach back. Reverse triangle pose. Inhale. And then exhale, tip it forward. Coming into triangle. Maybe reaching for your front shin and sending that left arm high. You can send your gaze to your top thumb. Breathe in. And breathe out. Circle your top hand to the mat. Come through low lunge. And step it forward. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release them down by your sides. Roll your shoulders back. Ground down through your feet. And grow through the crown of your head. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Let's go to the other side. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, dive your heart forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. Drop your back knee, release your back toes. Lift it up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, shoulders melt away from ears. Take your hands to the mat. Tuck your back toes and step that right foot back to meet the left. You're in plank, push the mat away, breathe in. Exhale, come down. Let's do those cobra rolls again. Separate your feet and tighten your fingertips. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale, come forward. Hands to the mat, tuck your back toes. Push back to downward facing dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Left leg floats up. And then exhale, knee to nose. Plant that foot in between your hands, coming into a low lunge. And then keep your right hand on the mat and lift your left arm high. Gaze comes to that top thumb, breathing in. And breathe out. Circle that hand to the inside. Coming around for Prasarita Padtanasana. Come onto your fingertips and then fold on over. Deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale onto your fingertips. Let's take your hands to your hips and rise on up. Arms float up, hook your thumbs. Turn your front toes forward and your back toes in. Release, warrior two. Shoulders melting away from ears. Get wide, take up space. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Arms float up. Exhale, release, warrior two. Inhale, float it up. Exhale, release. One more time, inhale. And then drop that right arm to your leg and reach back, reverse Trikonasana. Inhale. And exhale, let's tip it forward into triangle pose. Bottom arm captures your shin, top arm reaching up. Gaze comes to your top thumb. Breathe in and breathe out. Take your hands to the mat, spin on that back foot. Coming into low lunge and then step it forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, find length. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle it up. Arms come up, gaze comes up. Exhale, hands to heart center, release them down by your sides. Let's do it again, adding on. Inhale, arms float up. Exhale, dive it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back, and this time your left also coming into plank. Push the floor away. Breathe in. Take a chaturanga if you'd like, or the vinyasa of your choice. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Right leg floats up. And then exhale, knee to nose. Plant that foot in between your hands. This time, look forward. Rise up to high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, shoulders melt away from ears. Take your right hand to your thigh. Shift your torso and your left arm forward. Reach out. And then hook your elbow for a prayer twist. Take your palms together at heart center. And lengthen your heart forward. Breathe in. And breathe out. Take your hands to the mat and then walk it around for that Prasarita Padottanasana. Page until your feet. Fold on over. Maybe grab your big toes. And see if you can bring your head a little closer to the ground. Breathe in. And breathe out. Come onto your fingertips, hands to hips, rise up. Arms float up, hook those thumbs. Front toes forward, back toes a little in, release it, warrior two. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Inhale, come up. Drop that back arm, reverse Trikonasana. And then exhale. Come to Trikonasana. This time, reach that top arm forward, maybe a little more of a side body stretch. And then take your hands to the mat, come into low lunge, step it forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release them down by your sides. Roll your shoulders back. Ground down through your feet. Grow through the crown of your head. Last time, inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, dive your heart forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step your left foot back with your right, move into plank, push the floor away, inhale. Exhale, take your chaturanga or vinyasa of your choice. We'll meet in downward facing dog, breathing in and breathing out. Left leg floats up. And then exhale, knee to nose. Plant that foot in between your hands. And then find your high lunge, lifting your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, shoulders melt away from your ears. And then bring your left hand to your thigh. Send your torso and your arm forward. Find length and hook for a prayer twist. Lengthen your heart forward, breathe in. And breathe out. Take your hands to the mat, walk yourself around Prasarita Padottanasana. Come onto your fingertips and then fold on over. Maybe grabbing your big toes again. And seeing if you can bring your head a little closer to the mat. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale onto your fingertips. Let's take your hands to your hips and rise on up. Arms float up, let's hook those thumbs. Front toes forward, back toes turn in. Release it, warrior two. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Inhale, come up. And then drop that right arm to your leg and reach back, reverse Trikonasana. Inhale. And exhale, let's tip it forward into triangle pose. Find your triangle pose, capturing your front shin. Top arm reaches, gaze comes up, breathe in. Breathe out. Maybe send that arm forward this time. Getting a side body stretch, breathe in. And breathe out. Circle your hands to the mat, come through low lunge and step it forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly round it up. Arms come up, gaze comes up. Exhale, hands to heart center, release them down by your sides. Ground down through your feet and grow through the crown of your head. Let's take our hands to heart center and come onto our toes. And then slowly sink your hips towards your heels. And reach back, coming all the way down to the mat. Bring your feet hip distance or a little bit wider. And then your hands behind you, fingertips point out. Let's windshield wiper our legs from side to side. Getting a little glute massage and a lower back release. And then come all the way to the right, spin towards the back wall, stay here, or come to your forearms and drop your head. Take a deep inhale and a long exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Let's do it one more time. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. And then come all the way to the left. Spin your torso towards that back wall. Come to your forearms. Let your head go. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Slowly come up. And let's come back to that seated position where we started. Bringing one foot in front of the other. Bring your hands to your knees, roll your shoulders back, grow through the crown of your head. Let's flip our palms and close down our eyes. And to end, I'll offer you this simple mantra. As you inhale, say to yourself, I am here. And as you exhale, say to yourself, here is now. Let's do that 3 times. And then blink open your eyes. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center and release. Thank you for joining my practice today. Hopefully you enjoyed this simple yoga flow. And if you did, please hit like, comment, and subscribe. Love to practice with you again.